Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to explain how we can submit the attendance in Accenture. So for submitting attendance in Accenture, they are providing a site which is called MYTE. Not only the attendance, our attendance and any if any reimbursement we need that and all we can submit in our MYTE. So MYTE submission is very mandatory in Accenture and all the employees should fill this MYTE twice in a month. Means for submitting our attendance, they are providing 1 month to two. That means from the 1st to 15th, first fortnight, and from 16 to 30 or 32nd fortnight. So for each fortnight, we have to submit our attendance. And for submitting this attendance for submitting this MyDay, Accenture itself, the company itself providing many mail notification. So there is no chance to forget to submit this MyDay. This is that much mandatory, and company itself providing many reminders, so we no need to set any specific reminder for submitting our attendance or expenses in Accenture. And so today I will explain how we can submit the MyDay or attendance in Accenture. So if you are opening our MyDay site, you can see many options here. Mainly we have to first select which fortnight we are going to submit. So in this screenshot you can see my date is 5/15/2023, means this is the first fortnight. If you are going to submit the second fortnight, here date will be 5/31/2023. And these are all the options available in the my day. So time, expenses, location, charge codes, adjustment, summary and preferences. I'll explain what are the role of this each tab and in which way we can submit this tabs. So first section is preferences. In preferences we have to submit time report. Reviewers notify of submission, delegates and approvers. In this notify of submission and delegates are not mandatory field. Approvers and the time report reviewers are the mandatory fields. For approvers, Accenture will send many mails which is indicating what are the approvers for each location. For Accenture, as everyone know, many locations are available: Kolkata, Mumbai, Bangalore and Chennai. Many locations is available. So in the mail you can see for your location who are the respective person for approving our mighty submission. You can select that name. Normally one or two person name will be available in each mail. You can select one of the name and you can copy paste it into this section. And another important or mandatory, very much mandatory field is this time report reviewers. Without these fields we can't uh, submit my day. So normally these time report reviewers will be your lead or your project manager. Both you can give. Like if you are seeing your organization chart or organization hierarchy, then that time you can see with whom you are reporting. That leads name you can provide here, and manager's name also you can give. And the filling format is like, if you want to give any value, you can that copy paste it into this left section, and you can click on the right arrow. That time it will navigate to the second section. Here whatever you are copy pasting into time report reviewer section and clicking on right arrow, it will come to your selected reviewers. And suppose you want to remove any reviewers or any of this section from the right section, means you have to select that name from this section and you have to click the right arrow. That time it will get removed. So mandatory field is this time report reviewers, that will be your reporting manager or lead, and approvers you can get it from the Accenture mail itself. And next mandatory section is charge code. Accenture is paying you based on the charge codes. Normally there are many default charge codes for absence. Absence means vacation leaves, maternity leave, sick leave, for everything. So mandatory or the default charge codes you can see while opening this charge code section. And for our working hours we have to give the charge code of our project. So your project management team will continuously send the charge code in each fortnight. From that mail you can select the charge code and you can copy paste here and you can click on the add section. That time all the related details will come into this below section. So charge code is mandatory, that should be your project charge code. You have to fill that correctly. If you are in correct project or if you are filling correct project code, then only you will based on that only they will pay. Next section is locations. Without filling this location we can't fill our attendance. And another important thing is like these preferences we no need to fill in every fortnight. Once we filled this preferences section, that will be available always. If there is any change in your lead or approvers, that time only you have to modify. That means every fortnight or every month we no need to fill or save the preferences section. And charge code also, once you are filled one charge code, that will be always available, you no need to fill. That means charge codes and preferences are not required to fill every month. Once you added means that will be available. And next one is location. But location is we have to fill every fortnight, and without filling location we can't fill our attendance. So in location section we can see we have to select our country, location 1, location 2. Location 2 is not required, we have you have to fill the country, you have to fill that based on your location, you have to fill that. Location 2 is not required, and another drop down will come for your base facility selection. Means in which building you are, that name will be available, and that name you can select. And you have to save this location section. So location section we have to fill in every fortnight. Next one is expenses. Expenses means if we have any expenses that the company will reimburse or company will provide that amount, means you can fill that here. Normally everyone who are working from home have some telecom or internet charges. For that charge you can fill here. Just we have to fill some mandatory fields, and you have to upload the payment or that bill you have to upload. There is no specific approving or any criteria there. Based on your bill it will automatically approve, and next month you will get that particular amount. And next one is the main important section, that is the time section. So for filling our attendance, preferences section, charge codes, these we have to fill, but not in every fortnight. In every fortnight first we have to fill the location section. After saving location only, in time section we can fill the attendance. So based on our location, work location, assign location, company code or cost center will automatically filled. Next one is in each row we can select our charge code and we can fill our hours. So this one is an screenshot of the second fortnight, that is way 16 to 31st. First you have to, there is no order, just you have to select the charge code of your project and you can fill the working hours. If you are you taken any leave or sick leave or a maternity leave or anything, means you next row you can select that charge code and you can fill the working hours. And here you can see total working hours, total work schedule, every details you can see. Once you filled these details you can save it here, and you can click it on submit or you can click it on send for approval. That time your attendance is all submitted to Accenture. And here you can see some two more tabs are there, that is adjustment and summary. Summary is nothing but whatever we filled in charge codes, location, expenses, time, all those summary you can see in summary section. If you want to verify means you can verify it in summary section. Adjustment section is another important section. Suppose in first fortnight you taken some leave but you are not filled it, then at any time you can come to that first fortnight and you can edit that fortnight and you can submit it again. That type of adjustment section, that type of adjustment details we can see in the adjustment section. So this is the basic details of the MYTE submission. It is very mandatory and we have to fill it in every fortnight, and based on that only we will, they are paying to us. So normally I am filling in the order, like first I'll open this one. If any change in preferences or charge codes I will add those details. And normally location section I'll fill, time section I'll fill, expense section I'll fill, and I'll click on the submit button. So this is the basic details for submitting MyT submission. Hope all understood how we can submit the MyT. And so everyone means freshers or anyone, we have to fill the MyT correctly in every fortnight. without missing anything. Accenture itself is providing many remaining mail, so we should not miss any time for the mighty submission that will create some other payment issues. So thank you all. Hope everything understood the basic things for submitting the mighty, and I'll come with another informative video next time. Thank you. Bye bye.